What is the discipline of not fixing? You can see the answer clearly. Your client is circling around it, dancing past it, and everything in you wants to just hand it to them. That impulse, that's not a coaching skill. That's a thing you have to learn to sit with. And it's one of the hardest disciplines in this coaching profession. Nobody becomes a coach because they don't care. You're here because you do, deeply. You've probably spent most of your life being the person others come to, the one who thinks clearly, who usually knows what to say. That's a gift. And in coaching, it becomes your greatest obstacle. Because the moment you fix something for a client, you've done two things you can't undo. You've taken away the answer they were about to find themselves, and you've quietly sent a message: I don't trust you to get there. Even with the warmest intention, even when you're completely right, the fix actually costs them something every time. Here's what years of this work has taught me. When a client is stuck, they don't need the answer. They need to understand why they keep avoiding the answer they probably already have. Because most of the time, they know. They know which conversations they're not having, which decisions they keep postponing, and what it would take. What they don't yet have is the clarity, the courage, or the permission to act on what they. When you hand them the solution, you skip straight over the part that actually changes them the moment they find it themselves. That moment isn't a nice bonus. It's the whole point. A client who receives an answer stays dependent. A client who finds one becomes capable. Those are two completely different outcomes, and only one of them is professional coaching. If this is the kind of conversation you want more of, hit subscribe. New videos every week built for coaches and leaders who are serious about growing their craft. So what does not fixing actually look like? It looks like asking one more question when you want to make a statement, letting silence stay a little longer than is comfortable for you, saying, what do you think? And meaning it as genuine trust, not a technique. And sometimes this is the one that gets people. It looks like watching your client choose something you wouldn't choose and say nothing because it's not your life. The hardest test isn't the easy sessions. It's when a client is in pain, like struggling, going around in circles. When you've seen this same pattern for a couple of times and you're thinking, I know exactly what's happening here. That's the moment not to speak, to stay, to trust the process, to trust your client is more capable than their current stuckness suggests. The coaches who master this don't just change their clients, they change how their clients change themselves long after the engagement is over. That's the legacy of not fixing. Before your next session, ask yourself one question. Where am I fixing when I could be trusting? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're not yet subscribed, now's a good time. This is the kind of work we do here every week, helping coaches and leaders like you not just show up, but know yourself well enough to lead well. I'm Adaora Ayoade. Go flourish.